So we'll start here in constructive rest. Knees bent. Let's give a few minutes just for the body to rest and release to the gravity. If anything is holding or kind of contracted, see if you can release, especially through the legs. We've done a lot of movement through the spine, so it might feel quite different against the ground. And as you breathe, just let each exhale soften the belly towards the back. As you find your weight through your feet, hips, pelvis, upper back, shoulders and head and arms, more and more can release. Crossing the right leg over the left at the knee, so the thighs are crossed. We're going to bring the knees in towards the chest. You can hold on to the legs anywhere you like. And then you can just hold the legs in towards the chest, or if you want to rock a little bit side to side, that's also fine. If you can, here, go ahead and grab for the feet. So you may or may not be able to reach them. If you get the ankles, just draw the ankles towards the butt. If you can grab hold of the feet, then bring those down towards the bottom. So your knees may leave the trunk. And then again, you can rock a little side to side. So it's not so much that you have to reach your ankles or your feet, it's just a slightly different stretch. A little more external rotation on the hips here. And then let the legs back to the ground. You can let go and uncross. Deep breath, and on the exhale, cross your legs the other way, thigh over thigh. Drawing the knees into the chest and holding on wherever's comfortable. Being still or rocking or both. If you can reach your ankles or your feet, just changing the stretch. Feeling that slight external rotation through the hips as they open. Deep breath. And then you can let go of the feet, uncross the legs slowly, and just rest a moment. So I'm going to invite you to do any version of baby pose you would like. So bringing the knees in towards the chest or towards the armpits, and either grabbing hold of the toes or the ankles and just letting the legs open out to the sides a little bit, bent knees. Try to keep the full back on the ground. And if you like, you can open one leg out straight, and then the other kind of rocking on the back as you go. And then bringing the soles of the feet towards each other, holding on the outer edges of the feet. And then let's relax the legs back down in constructive rest. Just noticing any effects from everything we've done here on the back. We're going to do a little bit of breath work here with the arms. So have your hands just lying alongside the body. With the inhale, you're going to lift your right arm overhead and release it to the ground overhead. So breathing in. And you can release the breath while your arm is overhead. Just noticing how far your arm gets to the ground. It may or may not touch. And then when you're on the exhale, just bringing the arm back, feeling it move, the shoulder move, feeling what's happening through the shoulder blades until your arm is resting back down at your side. And then we'll go with the other arm. So on the inhale, raising the left arm overhead and releasing there for a moment as you breathe. Noticing that it might feel as though you can breathe a little fuller in that left side, because there's more space to breathe into. And then on the exhalation, slowly lowering that arm, really taking the time to feel what's moving through that whole shoulder blade area. And releasing. I'm going to let you repeat that 2 more times to each side at your own pace. So we breathe in and we take the arm overhead. Take a few breaths there and then release. And then the other side. When you've done 2 more times on each side, then you can straighten your legs. Remember, it's inhale as you open, and then when you close, exhale. Okay, and then once your legs are lengthened, you can do the same thing with both arms. So you're going to bring both arms overhead as you breathe in and just relax there for a breath or 2. And then when you exhale, bring them back. So we'll do that twice at your own pace. Let's go ahead and do that a third time. It feels so good. And on the third time, you're just going to do long body stretch so you can involve your legs a little bit more. And just reach your arms and your legs away from the center. And then on an exhale, just let everything come back in. And then rest in Shavasana. So if you need a blanket or anything, go ahead and grab that so you're comfy.